please, just hear us out.
I know your type. Waving your blockbusters card around, tell me from the gas. And while Ginger gets inside and asks for me holiday snaps, Fred's upstairs with his arm under my mattress. Not that I've got anything under my mattress.
Look, we're not after any trouble.
Well, you'll find it if you don't sling your hook. I've got a cricket bat here with your name on it and the blood of a Jehovah's Witness. And this one, back. He is vicious.
We were looking for Cassandra Plummer.
Oh, there's no Cassandra here.
But are you Evelyn Plummer?
And I'm tired of being mithered.
But Cassandra's your daughter, yeah?
Yes, and she went to South Africa long since.
South Africa?
Yes, South Africa. Have you heard of it? You cross the Sahara, turn right, and there it is. Now, if you don't mind...
Mrs. Plummer, wait. Tyrone thinks he might be Cassandra's son. Your grandson.
On the house.
Oh, thanks, love.
Listen, I hope you don't mind me sticking my oar in. It's just when I was sorting their bill out, I couldn't help overhearing. Are you all right?
Not really, no. How long did it take you to get your head around what happened with the boys?
I'll tell you when I find out. I don't know. I felt grateful, angry. I'd been given back something so precious, and yet there was so much I couldn't get back. That doesn't really make much sense, does it?
It does. No, it makes absolute sense. I don't know whether to laugh or cry. I feel like I've been crying about all this for so long. Oh, I'll be back in a minute.
Junk food never tasted better.
You're a bad influence, we are.
You won't be saying that when we're quids in. You were right about this thing. She clocked it straight away.
She's no fool, my Elizabeth.
You're Elizabeth?
It's just a turn of phrase.
So long as you're not getting squeamish.
You joking? After what they did to me? I went to prison trying to give that woman what she wanted. And what did she do? She turned her back on me. And Steve did exactly the same thing. Not even his damned illness cutting the ice with him.
Good. Because I can't afford for you to go soft. Not if we're going to take her pub away.
She's already sold it, Hannah.
What? When did you find out? We're supposed to be a team?
Hey, calm down, Hannah. Look, it'll make life easier. All that cash sitting in our account. And what with Steve's wee taxi company? We'll be able to set ourselves up nicely.
And teach your Elizabeth a lesson she won't forget.
I used to have a greyhound.
I hope he was faster off the mark than you, because everything you've been told is a load of old rubbish.
Well, we don't think so. It fits the facts.
What facts?
When my mum died and I found out I wasn't hers, I don't know where I came from.
Oh, you missed a bit about the birds and the bees in double biology, then. I take it that you've got no kids of your own.
We have. 2, actually. Maybe you're a great-grandmother.
I'm not old enough to be a great-grandmother.
Though Cassandra, she was young when she went missing, yeah?
How do you know about that?
We read it in a newspaper article.
Well, you want to change your paper, boy. It was 30 years ago.
36 years ago, actually. It was 1982, the year I was born.
Yeah, the year the Argies invaded the Falklands, and that was nothing to do with my Cassie either.
A woman called Cassie gave birth to a baby in Liverpool a couple of days before your daughter came home.
So, we think that they might be the same person.
Oh, do you? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but my lass went to Leeds to visit a mate without so much as a by your leave. She couldn't telephone, there were no mobiles in those days, and post office had cut us off because of a misunderstanding over a telephone bill.
She might not have wanted you to know. The Leeds story could have been a cover.
Could have been, would have been, might have been. You said you had some facts. Well, here's a fact for you. My daughter was infertile. So, unless the stalk's been involved, You are not her son.
Are you two? You be at work, Ryan?
I'm on a break. Have you seen my book?
What book?
I'll give you a clue. It's not Crime and Punishment.
Gaza, my story. I left it at your old place.
Oh, yeah. Seem to remember Steve reading that. Snorted his tea out once, something about 4 bellies or something.
5 bellies. Where is it now?
Well, funny enough, right, it wasn't at the top of my wish list when we were dividing our stuff up, so I'm guessing he's still got it. You got a brew?
You've got a couple of spinning plates there, my friend. It's going to be like a Greek wedding when it all comes out.
Look, Toya was a one-off. She doesn't even like me. And Leanne doesn't want anyone to know.
Didn't look that way to me.
Look, I have spoken to her. She will be more careful in future.
Don't mind me, boys. Just come for the Watson file.
There we go. Oh, someone's dropped something.
There that is. Mrs. Prosecord. She's going to be so relieved. It was her anniversary present.
Oh, thought she was getting divorced.
Yeah, but she wants something to remember the good times by.
They've only been married 18 months.
Yeah, but things went sour very, very recently, though, didn't they?
Oh, some people, they've got no staying power. Good job we're not all like that, eh?
Very careful. About as subtle as a tsunami. I guess the bracelet's Toya's.
Yep.
Sloppy, mate. And in your situation, that's the one thing you cannot afford to be.
He's not picking up.
Yeah, Steve said where I was going. No, he just said that he needed to get away for a bit.
Well, how long's a bit?
I don't know, a couple of days. What's with the big hurry?
I'm losing money by the second, mate.
Looking for a book. Well, the library's a better bet than Steve.
It's a particular copy of Gaza, My Story. Steve's got it, apparently.
Oh, no, he hasn't. He gave it me last month.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, but Sally gave it to me dad for the hospital book trolley.
No.
Not brilliant. No, I've not even finished it. Just got to the bit where he joined Spurs.
Oh, OK, so last you know, your dad had it at the hospital.
Correct.
Right, well, let's go.
Lads, if you find it, let's have it back, eh? I want to read up about the night one could fail. Girls, I need you to let me in.
Oh, yeah. I was just coming to see how you were getting on.
I foolishly embarked on a game of hide and seek with a Twix riding on it. I've never stood a chance.
It's a 2-up-2 down at Blenheim Palace.
It's home turf. They know every nook and cranny. I mean, I couldn't find them, so I thought they might be out here, and then the door blew shut.
You've not got a key?
It's on the side. And I locked the back door so they wouldn't go in the yard. I knew I should have taken the easy way out and stuck Rainbow on.
Rainbow?
Well, whatever they watch these days. Oh, Ruby. Can one of you open this door, please? Girls, this is serious now. I'm meant to be looking after you.
Come down the chimney.
What did she say?
Didn't catch it.
Everything all right? Oh, it's absolutely fine. It's my preferred method of communication.
Here's your magic.
Magic? I hope you're not branching out. I'm the conjurer in these parts.
If you could conjure me into this house, I'd be very grateful.
Sorry, mate. I'm on my way to work at the hospital. But word of advice, you'll not fit through there.
I can manage.
Oh, yeah. Look, come on now, girls. You've had your fun. Now, it's time to let us in now.
You can come down the chimney.
She was desperate for a child, but it was not meant to be.
Oh, sorry, excuse me. Is there just somewhere I can take this?
Outside, thank you. You're welcome to your privacy, but not to my tin of change. Not that I've got a tin of change.
Hiya, Brian.
Did the doctor say that she was infertile?
Well, she tried hard enough with a couple of blokes, and she never had any, so my diagnosis is infertile.
Ty, we've got to get back. The kids have locked Brian out the house.
What?
Oh, don't ask me. We just need to get back.
Sounds that way to me. Well, you can call me any time, just so long as I'm out.
Sorry we wasted your time.
Yeah, me too. I missed countdown for this.
We didn't do this on a whim, you know. The dates and the places, they seem too much of a coincidence.
Well, it was. To be honest, I wouldn't be at all surprised if that girl in the library didn't give a false name. I mean, I would if I'd been screaming my lungs out in teenage fiction.
Well, hold on. We never mentioned anything about a library.
I'll go and sort the kids. You gonna be all right?
Yeah. I think we need to start again.
I don't think we need to do anything. I answer to you. This is my house. I don't want you in it. Go on. Go on or I'll call the police.
Right. Well, you better call them then. Because I'm not moving. Not until I get the truth.
I didn't know about the pregnancy. Well, not till she told me a couple of years later. I just thought she'd overdone the cheese and onion. Well, she loved her crisps.
What, me and all?
Oh, there you go, then. Case closed. Fact that you look nothing like her's neither here nor there.
Have you got any photos of her?
No, not now. I had to clear out.
Right. Do you know who the father was?
No. Not for want of asking, mind. She'd never say. I have no idea why she shut me out.
Maybe she thought you'd react badly.
Me? I'm nothing if not approachable. No, I mean, one time she used to tell me everything. We were proper close, but this just changed everything.
What did she say about me? About the baby?
She said it was a lad, and she panicked, and she couldn't cope, and so she left it at the nearest police station and caught the next coach home.
Well, where is she now then, Cassandra?
I told you, South Africa. Just not long after she told me, she and the new chap emigrated. Needed a fresh start, they said.
What, are you still in touch with her?
No.
Have you got an address for her then?
Look, why don't you leave it be, eh? You know, you seem a decent enough sort of a lad. Take my word. Really. There's nothing to be gained in chasing this.
Well, my whole life has been built on a lie. I don't know who I am, where I'm from, what family I might have. Look, I have got a right to meet my mum, so if you've got an address...
Yeah, all right. You want an address, I'll give you one. Mountain Rise Cemetery, Peter Maritzburg. Now are you happy?
She's got the myotonic dystrophy too.
Yeah, she has. Not as bad as Jim's, but, well, it will be. She's gonna need me. Give me a chance to make up for things.
You've got nothing to make up for.
Eileen, I thought she was dead before they even told me I'd given up on her. If I truly had a mother's instinct, I would have thought otherwise.
I'm not sure there's any such thing. That the hospital made a horrendous mistake. You're just as much a victim as Hannah.
Maybe. But I'll tell you this much. I've wasted enough time grieving. I'm going to make the most of every second I've got with her. Hey, do you fancy a trip into town?
Yeah, I don't mind. What for?
Oh, I've got a lot of birthdays to make up for.
This isn't funny.
All right.
Open.
So who have you got in goal?
Manuel Meyer.
David De Gea.
Have you not considered Gus Dunkley?
Who?
Weatherfield County's goalie.
You let in 7 last week.
No, the 5th was a deflection. He's got a good pair of hands on him, you know.
Yeah, it's a shame they're never on the ball.
I think you lads need to look closer to home. You're a lot better Tommy Orpington up front, you know.
Well, Addy's got Neymar. Max has got Harry Kane.
Show ponies, pair of them.
This doesn't feel right, does it? What? Well, you know, the runner-up hosting the victory party.
Well, that's not going to happen, Deb, is it? Because it's my party. So.
Yeah, and I'm sure you'll cry if... Sorry, when you want to, right?
Now, you two, no squabbling. We need to set a good example for the boys.
That's quite a rosette, Mary.
Oh, I embellished my FC Olympiacos one.
You're Olympiacos supporter?
Oh, die hard. My allegiance was cemented one sultry night in Athens. It's a long story, involving their left back, an olive grove and a tub of terra salata. Oh, another time, I fancy.
Thank you. Gail made herself scarce again.
Yeah, last I saw of her, she was in the cafe with Maria.
Maria? Oh, my goodness. I don't know whether to drink this or douse my ears with it. They're ablaze.
I'm sure they've got other things to talk about.
Yeah, like what? Their taste in music, fashion, men? No. I expect they're knocking up a voodoo doll as I speak. Now, if I start cramping, would you rush round to the cafe and get the pins out of me?
Now, listening, yeah? Remember, not a word to any of them, OK? OK. See you later.
Your mother's going to be home in a minute, and she'll not be very happy.
I just want to see how you do it.
Do what?
Go down the chimney.
What is all this nonsense with chimneys?
I've no idea.
Oh, look, Fizz is here.
Oh, they still not let you in?
No, and they keep going on about magic and chimneys.
What are you doing, girls?
Whatever it is you're putting on their sandwiches, I'll think twice next time.
Rain, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Come on, I'll make you a brew.
It was a short illness. I suppose that's a blessing. I couldn't afford to go down to the funeral. I'd never even seen her grave.
What? Well, you should go.
And do what? Travel halfway across the world to stare at an headstone for 20 minutes, hoping to make myself upset enough to justify the expense. I don't think so. I've shed my tears. I lost my daughter a long time ago. I don't know what you're grizzling at.
I've just found out my mum's dead for the second time in as many months.
You don't know that. It could be just a string of coincidences.
Well, for now, you know, if we do a DNA test...
I don't hold with DNA.
What does that mean?
It means I've seen the misery it causes on daytime television. I trust my instinct a lot more than that Jeremy Kyle and his brown envelopes. Oh, any day of the week. He's not a scientist.
Well, no, but he doesn't actually...
If I could see my daughter in you, I would say so. But I don't. So as far as I'm concerned, that's it.
But you could be my nan. I mean, you could have great-grandchildren.
Oh, you'd be wanting me to mind every 5 minutes? No. No, you'll have to find another mug for them to lock out the house. If you don't mind, I'd quite like to watch Countdown now on catch-up.
OK. I'll see you then.
Yeah, you know your way out.
And this next one's for Dave on G6, recovering from his appendectomy. It's Mr. Rod Stewart, and the first cut is the deepest.
I've explained to you. All the books were taken by patients.
Well, when did you put Gaza out?
In the last couple of weeks. There were a big tea stain on it, from what I remember.
That sounds like one, doesn't it? Was there anything scribbled in the back of it, like letters and numbers?
Well, I never looked. I could never understand a word Gaza said, and I think that were a blessing.
Do you think you could mention it on your show?
I could, but I don't get as many listeners as I'd like.
What are we talking, like 30% maybe?
3, nearer 3. But we're climbing steadily.
OK, thanks. Well, that's it, we're stuffed. It could be anywhere, we can't search the entire hospital.
Well, you can't, but I can go anywhere I like when I'm on replacement.
Even so, mate, there must be hundreds of patients.
I don't know, 300, 400 on a bad day, but I'll just go and talk to every one of them, everyone that can talk anyway.
You do that for me?
Yeah, of course would. Basically family, aren't we? Plus, you're going to give me half the money, so...
What? Go on, son. God, I can't believe you're still holding out, mate.
What are you on about? We've had way more possession.
What am I on about? Who's had the most shots?
Oh, I've had enough of the pair of you.
The tension's unbearable.
Play up, Max Chester, play up.
Play up.
Isn't that what people say?
No, not since the war. The first one.
Is there long to go now?
Last minute. Stop him, Addy. Break his ankles.
I'm not stopping, I've just come to get Liam. What's the score? 0-0. Right. Right, Audrey? David?
Shoot!
Oh, no, it's the final whistle's gone. Unlucky, boys, unlucky. Play.
What does that mean now?
That means that the title is shared. We've got the same points, same goal difference.
Yeah, same everything. I mean, I can't believe it. I mean, Iniesta never even showed up.
Well, it is a long way for him to come on a Wednesday night.
Oh, shut up, Windows.
I think we'll all agree that football was the real winner. I'll get you a top hat, Audrey.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Right. Well, I suppose shared title's better now.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I'd check the table, boys, before you crack open that bubbly.
What?
What are you on about?
No.
What's wrong?
No, this is...
According to this, Weatherfield County have won the league.
Get in.
Hey, isn't that Liam's team?
Impossible.
No, so apparently they beat Real Neil 8-0, so we've lost out on goal difference.
He only ever scored like 1 in a game. I mean, he's like the king of the 1-0. I mean, be a Peter Crouch up front.
Well, not today, he wasn't, Dev. Ronaldo scored 5, and Messi scored a hat-trick.
What? After everything you said to us about spending money?
Well, a girl can change her mind.
Especially that one.
I mean, I can't believe you've gone behind us backs, Maria. I mean, it's just...
Yeah, well, maybe next time you might think twice about talking about me behind mine, won't you? Come on, Liam, let's go and get an ice cream and celebrate.
Yeah, choke on it, Liam.
Oi. You don't think it's too much, do you? I don't want to come on too strong.
She's the one who came looking for you. She's going to love it. Everything all right?
It's Steve. He's sorry for doing a runner, and he's coming back tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to say to him. I'm still trying to get used to all this myself.
Could Jim not speak to him?
Jim's the last person he needs to talk to. Jim always blamed Steve for what happened to Katie, and Steve knew it. He's carried that guilt around for years.
He's never talked about it.
No, but it's always been there. I think he just buried it. I don't know how he's going to cope with all this.
Yeah.
So, first one I've had since worse.
Well, I didn't think you'd get one out of Evelyn.
Not sure I'd have drunk it if I had.
I'm sorry about your mum, Ty. I wish I'd have been there when she told you.
Well, you're here now, aren't you? And thank you for sticking with it and making me do this.
Even though it was bad news.
Yeah, it's like you say, it's better than no news at all.
Yeah. You can't force her to take a DNA test, though.
No. At least I know what I'm dealing with now, though.
Yeah, someone who won't give you an inch.
Well, I've left my name and number.
I just wouldn't hold my breath.
Well, I'm not giving up. I mean, I've come this far, haven't I? If Evelyn is my nan, she's going to have to face up to it, whether she likes it or not.
Well, she's on her travels again in a brand new series, this time taking on her grandest and most challenging journey yet, from Venice to the Chinese border. Joanna Lumley sets off on a Silk Road adventure. Next.